Big man thing.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, give me one of them street dance vibe there. On a trench town. Mesh marine, I'm a clocks, I'm a gun for my belly. You know them here, the baby? Watch your style, yeah.
Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? Anyway you set it, they done no panic. Pussy little and no maga man go panic. Good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? You back it up and me glad to stab it. See me money, have me wallet. Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Me select it and clap me matic cocky up in your belly, girl. That's the topic. She a company cocky and no act, she hack it. So she ride on the bicycle, pop this bracket, cocky pretty now your pussy make her snap, take a pic. She take a set for me, she never quit. From she get on in me phone, she a pressure it. Have you have it, me girl, have you have it? In your time space, so me drop me rocket. Turn round to your back and slap me, slap it. She love suck off the cocky bad fucking habit. Hey, good pussy.
Big man thing.
Have you have it? Yes, baby.
Yeah, give me one of them street dance vibe there. On a trench town. Mesh marine, I'm a clocks, I'm a gun for my belly. You know them here, the baby? Watch your style, yeah.
Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? Anyway you set it, they done no panic. Pussy little and no maga man go panic. Good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? You back it up and me glad to stab it. See me money, have me wallet. Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Me select it and clap me matic cocky up in your belly, girl. That's the topic. She a company cocky and no act, she hack it. So she ride on the bicycle, pop this bracket, cocky pretty now your pussy make her snap, take a pic. She take a set for me, she never quit. From she get on in me phone, she a pressure it. Have you have it, me girl, have you have it? In your tight space, so me drop me rocket. Turn round to your back and slap me, slap it. She love suck off the cocky bad fucking habit. Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? Anyway you set it, they done no panic. Pussy little and no maga man go panic. Good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? You back it up and me glad to stab it. See me money, have me wallet. Have you have it, and you not for look fit. Cute face tight, pussy baby, you look neat. Me love it when you tell me the hood straight. After me fuck us, so you get a good sleep. Have you have it up, yes it. I solid, I'm in a wake. I damage up on the shit. Me love your body, that language your bed speak. Have you have it, and me know a bed keep. Between your leg, me dance it. Make a kitten up, come fit. Park on the road, fuck on the front seat. Hey, good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? Anyway you set it, they done no panic. Pussy little and no maga man go panic. Good pussy girl, have you have it? Have you have it, a girl, have you have it? You back it up and me glad to stab it. See me money, have me wallet. Good pussy.
Steph London.
She live for moments like this.
And it's Masicka.
Live for moments like this. Live for moments like this. Live for moments like this.
When we cuss and we break up and we fuck up we make up. Ain't nobody no fed up like we. First as we wake up, you just love your makeup. Ain't nobody me no trust like she. Want a space where you take up, now my brain in a safe. So me have to tell yourself I cut my beat. This rough like sea, I said the love like free. But me give a miss in your body, love when you're licking the lolly. Me dolly please do not fuck from me. Sweat a drip off your body, pussy you grip up me cocky. You love it when me put it down for me. You know you make me happy, this love like a car swing. You know what the fuck you be. Oh inside. Tell me you love it, me say you are the right squeeze. She beg me, she cry please. Put it in, put up on 9 years. And we cuss and we break up and we fuck up we make up. And nobody no fed up like we. This rough like sea, moments like. Oh me give a miss in your body, love when you're licking the lolly. Me dolly please do not fuck from me. Sweat a drip off your body, pussy you grip up me cocky. You love it when me love I got cast with. Girl, know what the fuck you breathe. Oh, inside.
Moments like these. Don't be shy, baby, tell me what you want from me. What the fuck you pre? Come make me back up, you still old. I feel good. Body wet up and it calling. Drink, we a drink till the morning. Hood ready now, you don't need charging. Baby, me think say me falling. You love when me touch up your body and when me rap on your jacket, me daddy promise that you never gon' leave. You want me climb me your body and when we fuck we so happy, we are the best, nobody can stand we. You know how you make me happy, this love I go cost me. What the fuck you pre? Baby tell me, moments like this.
When we cuss and we break up and we fuck up, we make up. Ain't nobody no fed up like we. First as we wake up, you just love your makeup. Ain't nobody me no trust like she. Want a space where you take up, now my brain in a safe. So me have to tell yourself I cut my beat. This stuff like sea, moments like. But me keep on missing your body, love and you're licking the lily. Me darling, please do not fuck on me. So that you pop your body, pussy, you grip up me cocky. You love it when me put that down for your knee. You know how you make me happy. This love I got cast me. You know what the fuck you breathe.
What the fuck you pre?
Oh, inside.
Moments like this.
Where's it ready? We gon' fuck until the pain gone, till joy come down. Pussy clean and you no wreck, push it in and make you wet. Want to shuffle me shuffle, you're still the queen in the deck. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Strip your fucking clothes off, girl, me love all of your flaws. Pretty like the flower and the vase. What the fuck you feel wanna pass? Hey, fun pussy girl, you got the pop in your jaws. Pussy are the cars for the one amount of cars. When I ride on the cocky and massage my pants. You want drink and a sober split line. So me charge if you come in and your belly pussy tight and a lot come now. Me rich and never left you next to say my feel. Skinny dog, girl, so long you never feel. Boots like pussy clean, that's chefy shield. She don't take the steel and she not afraid. You're the queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl. Body right, your pussy right, on my full left, girl. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Pussy clean and you no wreck. Push it in and make you wet. Want to shuffle, me shuffle, you're still the queen in the deck. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Love it when you ride, yeah, ride. Girl, me want to push my cock inside. Looking at your eyes, listening up panty, real top price. She love it, fuck me. And she not afraid. Got the queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl. Body right, your pussy right, on my for left, girl. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Pussy clean and you no wreck. Push it in and make you wet. Want to shuffle, me shuffle, you're still the queen in the deck. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. We gon' fuck until the pain gone, until joy come down, girl. We gon' fuck until the pain gone, until joy come down, girl, girl, girl. Lift your foot in the air, girl. Back shot you like turn round, girl. Pussy too good for that one for. Did I call you my own, yeah. Me rich and never left you, no system of pain. Skinny thought, girl, so don't you never feel. Boots off, pussy clean, that's every shield. She don't take the steel, and she no afraid. You're the queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl. Body right, your pussy right, on my for left, girl. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Pussy clean and you no wreck. Push it in and make you wet. Want to shuffle, me shuffle, you're still the queen in the deck. Queen in the deck, queen in the deck, girl, girl. Skin it down, yeah. Skin it down. Best pussy in the world. Them swear them in your class, but class none of you no regular, my girl. I come. Entertainment. It feel like your pussy timing. Girl, me love you fuck you, this is not a secret. You never skin it out and me chop asleep yet. Your pussy bossy boots fast like a chicken. Breast if I'm full of life, me want fuck you till then. Pussy wet the bed, wet go grab another sheet set. Rev it out like the car, boom feet. If me come in at your belly, girl, you better keep it. So me push it in, and so she take a deep breath. Bruise up and can't beat your pussy burning. Me alone fi fuck you, shoulda know you from your virgin. Finger yourself, me like what you do your thing. Sit down on the throne, can be a yerking. Hold on there, you know see you put a hold on me. If you not see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a come and me say hold on there. You know see you put a hold on. Best pussy in the world. Them swear them in your class, but class done and you no regular my girl. Entertainment. It feel like your pussy timing. Girl, me love you fuck you, this is not a secret. You never skin it out and me chop asleep yet. Your pussy bossy boots fast like a chicken. Breast if I'm full of life, me want fuck you till death. Pussy wet the bed, wet go grab another sheet set. Rev it out like the car, boom feet. If me come in at your belly, girl, you better keep it. So me push it in, and so she take a deep breath. Bruise up and can't beat your pussy burning. Me alone fi fuck you, shoulda know you from your virgin. Finger yourself, me like what you do your thing. Sit down on the throne, can be a yerking. Hold on there, you know see you put a hold on me. If you not see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a come and me say hold on there. You know see you put a hold on me. If you not see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a. You see the all where you give me, the goal where you give me. When you say fist stab it out like me, no say that for me. Me want rip off your chest when me see ya. Emotion just a flow when I see me tie fuck. Your pussy no stretch out and no bingy. Fat piece of kitty that pink and pretty. Oh, me love it when you sing on the dicky. Hear me no nicky. Me have to tell you, hold on there. You no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a come and me say hold on there. You no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a. Girl, me love you fuck you, this is not a secret. You never skin it out and me chop asleep yet. Your pussy bossy boots fast like a chicken. Breast if I'm full of life, me want fuck you till death. Pussy wet the bed, wet go grab another sheet set. Rev it out like the car, boom feet. If me come in at your belly, girl, you better keep it. So me push it in, and so she take a deep breath. Bruise up and can't beat your pussy burning. Me alone fi fuck you, shoulda know you from your virgin. Finger yourself, me like what you do your thing. Sit down on the throne, can be a yerking. Hold on there, you no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a come and me say hold on there. You no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a hold on there. You no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a come and me say hold on there. You no see you put a hold on me. If you no see that, then you blind. Love it when you tell me say you're mine. We a fuck and we a.
All right, all right, all right. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up to everybody joining in on the live for today. Big up to everybody. How is everybody doing today? Big up to everybody joining in on the live for today, guys. Big up, big up, big up. It's a revolutionized era, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you joining in today. Today is a Sunday, guys. It's a beautiful Sunday, June 7th. Big up to everybody joining in. Anywhere in the world that you are, guys, big up on yourself. Thank you for being here today. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope we're having a fantastic day. Big up on yourself. How are we feeling today, guys? How are we feeling? It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to be here. Big up to everybody joining in on the chat at this moment in time. Big up to everybody from early. We had General Oosh in the building. Big up yourself, General Oosh. Thank you for joining in early today. Dave Road, Devere Road in the building. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. German Vendetta in the building. Big up yourself, German Vendetta. Thank you for being here. Leroy Wilson, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Leroy Wilson says, Mellz, good evening to you. Love the wonderful work that you are doing. I just want to let you know Masicka is going to shake dance all when he drops this album. Absolutely. Leroy Woods, cannot wait, cannot wait, cannot wait. I am overly excited, cannot wait. Albums dropping left, right, and center. Album conversations been having left, right, and center. But I cannot wait for our album to drop. Definitely something to talk about. Big up yourself, Leroy. Thank you so much again for joining in. It's always a pleasure when you pass through. Fully in the building, fully out in the building. Big up yourself, fully. Thank you so much for joining in on the live for today. Fire Topics is also here. One Side Loyalty is also here as well. We also have in the building Adele. Andel, one side in the building. Big up yourself. Maurice also in the building. Mr. West in the building. Big up yourself. Big up to Fully Out for the first super chat for the evening. Big up yourself. Fully Out. Thank you for that 50 on the live for today. Big up yourself.
Pull up 20 Masicka spa. Benz, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style. Run now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your body.
All right.
Run. Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run.
All right, big up to everybody joining in. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much again, Fully Out, for that $50 super chat. It's greatly appreciated. How is everybody doing today? Do see some new people here checking in for King Tafari in the building. Big up yourself for King Tafari. Guys, if you're new here, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you already have not done so yet. Big up on yourself, guys. Big up to each and everybody joining in. Big up to everybody joining in today, guys. Big up personally to my members who are part of my membership program, guys. If you have not yet joined in on the membership program, it's never too late, guys. It's never too late. And of course, don't forget, you can always re-enroll into the membership program as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. That's Mellz Vlogs. Let's keep the channel growing. The link is already dropped in the chat, guys. Make sure that we're clicking on the link, and make sure, of course, that we are subscribing to Mellz Vlogs over there. Gonna be dropping some new content over there soon, and I'm sure that you guys do not want to miss it. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for all that you do. Don't forget, I'm also over there on TikTok, and you can also follow me over there on TikTok as well. Same name, Mellz One Side Revolutionist. Big up again to each and everybody passing through. Right, still have our attention on Masicka, Bossy, Slip and Slide as we make our way into summer. Bossy, 5.9 million views on YouTube, 2 months and counting. Slip and Slide, 1 month and counting, 6.4 million views on YouTube. Don't forget to check out the songs on Spotify as well. Make sure that we're going over there and we are running up the stream over there as well. Both songs already surpass 1 million views over there on Spotify. Make sure that we're buying Masicka music. We're streaming Masicka music on all major platforms. Especially speaking towards the One Side fans, guys, make sure that we're doing the right thing. Make sure that we're supporting the artists to the best of our ability. Keep focus. Make sure that we are, keeping our eye open. Album is about to drop soon and very soon. Pretty excited to see what is to come. Masicka needs our support, guys, because if we are the fans, we're out here. If we don't do it, who will? Who can we expect to do the work? By our hard and continuous work, we were able to get 438 back on the charts again, after what? Almost approximately 5 years. That album has dropped and circulating back on the charts, number 4 on the US iTunes charts. Of course, let's just keep the work going, that we do, guys. Big up on yourself, guys. Big up everybody for checking in today. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. How are we doing on this beautiful Sunday? Are we cooking? Are we cooking our Sunday dinners? What can I expect from you guys today? What have you guys been up to today, by the way? All right, checking in with the chat. All right. Big up to General Oosh on the app. Big up to General Oosh. Thank you so much for that $20 donation on the live for today. Mellz, bless up at the work. Bless up at work. I listen. Big up yourself, General Oosh. Thank you for your continuous support and thank you for all that you do. Supporting the channel is greatly appreciated.
Pull up our 20 matic aspa. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Village see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run!
Run now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh,
Hey.
just act like your body.
Alright.
Run! Hey boy, a 5069 clip. Run!
All right. Big up, big up, big up again, General Oosh. Thank you so much for your support on the live for today. It's greatly appreciated. I am King Go in the building. One side, big up yourself, King Go. How are we doing today? Big up yourself. Thank you for your continuous support. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, make sure that we're liking up the live, on your way in. Just click on the like button. Make sure that we're liking up the live. Make sure that we're subscribing to the channel if we're new here. And of course, that we are supporting the channel as well. All right, guys, we're going to hop up into what I have in store for you guys today. Again, just with a little bit of announcement for you guys here. Don't forget, guys, that we're in album mode. Don't forget we're in album mode. Don't forget that we are highly anticipating our album. Any day now, guys. The album will be dropping. Guys, continue to spread the word, spread the news that the one and only album, the one and only Masicka album, it's on its way soon, and very soon, guys, it will be here. Make sure that we are doing the right thing. We're being vigilant and, of course, anticipating the album to drop. All right. So as we make our way into the content for today, guys, as you can tell from the topic, as you guys can tell from my topic today we'll be, talking about, a few things that's happening in the space, what Masicka has been up to, of course, what other people have been up to in the space, and just to kind of like keep the ones, keep the ones them informed based on what's happening and, things like that as far as the space is concerned. Today, what we're going to be looking at first and foremost under the Masicka highlight is, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about how album 438, guys. Yes, album 438 is still charting in 17 countries. Yes, it is true. Just want to play that clip for you guys, and we're going to speak a little bit on it based on the fact that, yes, our album 438, yes, our first ever album that we dropped, is now back on the charts, number 4, sitting on the US iTunes charts, and now again still streaming in 17 countries, guys. All right, let's take a look at this video together.
438 still charting in 17. Masicka's 438 still charting in 17 countries, nearly 5 years after release. It returns to the top 5 on US reggae iTunes chart.
Masicka has the most streamed album, as in Jamaican streams, 438. Give him a round of applause for that. That album was released 2 years ago, and it's still in the top 10 on Apple Music Jamaica. Never been done.
Masicka's.
All right, big up to an artist, definitely a moment to highlight. Yes, and it is indeed fact true. Trending in 17 countries. We have it trending in countries like Grenada, Guyana, of course, trending in Jamaica, trending in St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Turks and Caicos, just to name a few, Belize, Barbados, just to name a few of the countries that this album is still trending, right? So again, it's good when we have an album that's out there that, it might take flight after some time, but then just return back to the charts is something that we love to see. And of course, we know the great work that Masicka has placed into this album. We know how fantastic this album is, still can relate to. We listen to this album practically every single day, the songs on this album, and I'm sure each and everybody have their own favorites on this particular album. So very excited to see as we have new and emerging albums, how they approach the scene. But then, an older album like, 438, making its re-entrance on the charts, and of course still trending in different countries. It's something definitely good to see. So definitely big up to Masicka for that. Big up to Masicka for that, for the work that he continuously to do. Speaking on the work that he continuously is doing, big up to him. It's as we dive into the Masicka universe, as we kind of look at what the fans are up to, what the fans are posting relating to Masicka. Guys, let's take a look as we start off the Masicka universe by looking at this freestyle by I Am DJ Mocha.
Crocodile badness of it. My dog start sell white, don't lock off the store. Out time kitchen now, wash off your clothes. 17 shoot off, shut off them nose. Suck on the motherboard, you hear that? Hey, I'm a killer, glass off the toast. Killer, I'm a killer, gun pop off the most. Rich long time, we not chat on no boss. But long time, for we chat on no boss. We no mix or mingle. Remember we put that shit like Pringle. Run the man thick for single. All in our face like dimple. A curve in our waist and me wrinkle. Don't fall with the 17 polas.
All right, big up to DJ Mocha for that one. Just Skinny in the building. Big up yourself, Just Skinny. How are you doing today? Just Skinny say, good evening, Mellz. Bless up to the chat. Big up yourself, Just Skinny. It's a pleasure to have you here. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. As we are in the Masicka universe, guys, this one is from Shadza Boy 21. Guys, inside the Masicka universe. Guys, let's take a look. Guys, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Guys, when will the impact on this song ends? When we talk about impact, guys, when we talk about, all right, every other day, it's like this song isn't going anywhere. What are we talking about? We're talking about Masicka White. Guys, it's such a pleasure to always see it, like literally, guys, always see it pop up on the FYP. Always there. I'm telling you, it's a big, big, big impactful song. And I'm telling you, like place like Europe, definitely we can relate to this specific song. So it's always a pleasure, not a surprise, seeing White pop up all the time on the charts and continues to pop up on the chart. So big up to Shadza Boy 21 for that one, for sharing such a video, a vibe, partying. And that's what we want to see, guys. That's what we want to see into the summer. So when people are running their mouths and they're talking and they're doing the most, summer is approaching. Summer's approaching, and we need to have the artists have songs out here that definitely speaks to the crowd and speak to how the people are feeling in general, how the ladies are feeling, how the men are feeling. Songs so we can do money pull up, songs so we can literally in a party and we just sing and a dance, and that's the most. You know what I mean? In the club, 5 a.m. in the morning, that song can literally keep us lit, type of thing. So big up to Shadza Boy 21 for this one again. Let's keep it moving as we have Daisy. We has Daisy with this one here. Big up to Daisy for posting this one here in the Masicka universe.
The dog start sell wines, don't lock off the stove. Out time kitchen now, wash off your clothes. 17 shoot off a shot.
All right, big up yourself, Daisy, for that one. Looking cute. All right, looking cute. Agent 1 in the building. Big up yourself, Agent 1. How are we doing today? Agent 01 said, rather, one Mellz Panda up. Big up yourself, Agent 1. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you for passing through on the live for today. Going through the Masicka universe. Let me see. Did I have another video here to share in the universe? Let me see. I believe I have one more video here to share in the Masicka universe. Hold on. All right. I'm going to share this one from the Masicka universe, guys.
If my pop it off and no grains in the foot, all of my life, all of my days I'm put in a this, to see the change me a look. One lip of food, go grab a plate with a cook. So me strap up, my got it, them can't trick me. Under the back of sweet at the victory. Hey, mommy, some pussy can't kill a picnic. Just the life of the money, the power strictly. Yeah, me come from a gut. One lip of money, one lip of grains, buck.
All right, thank you, Just Skinny, for that one. On the conversation of whites, Just Skinny said that whites is almost 14 million on Spotify. Guys, just make sure that we're doing the right thing. Make sure that we're running up Spotify. Make sure that we are supporting our artists. We're streaming the music. We're buying the music on all major platforms. Thank you for that, Just Skinny. Thank you for the update as it relates to streaming on Spotify. Big up, big up, big up to everybody. As we make our way just a little bit out of the Masicka universe, guys, I want to talk a little bit about a video I came across from Gaza headquarters, guys. Pretty much, I would say, crashing out, having the most to say. And we love it when these people, they turn on their own, turn on their one another, because as we know it, guys, war is the greatest. And we love see the war, especially when they're warring against each other. What a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. This man here always have the most to say about Masicka, and just has the most, just always nitpicking, as Masicka would say, them always a nibble around my name, but them scared the fuck. This is a true representation of that. So this one here, Just Skinny call him Pink Purge. This one here, I call him Margin Boo. Just Skinny, because the first time I see me say, what a man favor Margin Boo, like what a Margin Boo. So literally came across this video this morning and I was like dying out laughing, because I was like, oh my god, like these people, bro, them a turn upon them one another, them literally a turn upon them one another, a turn upon them one another, guys. So it was really something, funny to see. So let's take a look at this video, guys, as Margin Boo, aka Pink Purge, he has a message for the other Gaza or some Gaza fans.
You forgot suck no matter, every blood, you see no fan with the Gaza, you forgot suck no matter, every blood clot you gone over the bomb buckler apps them platform and make it apps them a disrespect blood clam and artists.
So hold on there, guys. So hold on. Slow this down a little bit. So the last time I did check, guys. So normally Gaza people not go whatever they want to go type of thing. Like Gaza people normally run the road and them do whatever them feel for do. You understand? And then a lot of Gaza people, they might, as we know, it respect Vybz Kartel, but they also respect other artists, and they may go and share their 2 or 3 cents, however it is. Because we know that a whole heap of Gaza fans are undercover one side fans. Yeah, we know that. We know it. They just won't talk it openly for everybody to hear, but we know it. Believe me, guys, I have Gaza friends who definitely, they say Gaza, but they can't tell me, hey, Mel, no watch no face. But we know say, a Masicka we rate at the end of the day. And right, okay, cool. Your secret is safe with me type of thing. So it's just kind of strange. Like, how is it that, Gaza has always been in their feelings whenever somebody come out and talk about Vybz Kartel. However, they never tend to mince words and talk bad about people. And that's the part I don't get. They're always crying when people call and talk about Vybz Kartel name. They always emerge out of nowhere. They just pop up out of nowhere, and they always have the most things to say. However, whenever people call Vybz Kartel name, you get all up into them feelings. Come on, Margin Boo. You're bigger than this. You're definitely bigger than this. Come on.
Fuck down you, no say Gaza stand alone. Pick on a bomb buckler side when I do a neutral thing out there. If a Gaza, if a Crocs, if a data. What the blood cloud, let me get some fucking video to the front of a bomb buckler dancer war. We dance war and remember them a disrespect blood cloud Vybz Kartel.
Guys, the man Bex, I don't think I ever hear him talk like this before. The man Bex, But Gaza people, when I forgot stay home because they don't want y'all be out here roaming anymore. You understand? Because them can't have an out here speak anything bad about Vybz Kartel out here, type of thing, or affiliate yourself with anybody we are talk bad about Vybz Kartel. Like literally, I've never heard him talk like this, so passionate like this, so upset. So clearly can tell him very upset. He's out here crying and doing and saying the most. But it's all fun and games until the ball is in their court. You know how they are. Gaza go anywhere. And it's never used to be a problem. And, all of a sudden, because their album is being spoken on negatively, right? Talk about the elephant in the room. The album is being spoken about negatively, and then vex. How can you vex? Masicka album is around the corner. And whether that album is 10 is 10.5, right? Because it's a 10 out of 10, but like 10.5 or it's 11 out of 10. People still is gonna come out and them still are gonna talk, them still are gonna critique. You understand? But at the end of the day, you have to know what you know and know when something is good and when something is bad. And that's just what it is. But all of this though, all of this is because, of course, people are talking negatively about the album, you know, and they don't like it, type of thing. So now they're trying to like cool up the Gaza fans and telling them where to go and where not to go, type of thing. Bad Crux in the building. How are you doing, Bad Crux? How are you? It's a blessing to have you here. Bad Crux, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Love the work that you're doing. Seeing your videos posted on the YouTube. Continue the good work that you're doing. See those videos over there, very informative. Thank you for putting those videos out. Bad Crux, really appreciate you as well. All right, so I mean, everybody just, everybody over dancehall war, like, everybody just crying, everybody just bitching out because of this so-called album here. Again, guys, we're not going to really to talk much about the album because you guys know me already share my 2 pieces about the album as well. Give it a 6.5 and just keep it moving on. And nothing big, nothing special about the album, as me telling you already. Me not see myself going back to see RN. Me go pull for that song from the album. Me go pull for that song. Me not see myself really going back to visit this album any at all. So, just want to figure out what's the problem as it relates to why nobody can talk about Gaza in the space without people getting upset and being in their feelings. But, I said go margin, but that's one wall faith.
And him album, and blood clot Gaza man over there. What the fuck Gaza man do this so? Everybody over dance I go suck out to no matter. What the fuck do no? Yo, shake up on a bomb buckler folly ground, man.
Long when I hear that talk, the people shake up on the folly grounds. My granny used to say that a lot. But if you shake up on the folly grounds, like, but what really going on though? Why are they so upset? Like, what really happened over there, bro? Like, wait a minute. Like but he must say everybody over dancehall war. But me not normally see Gaza uncle normally they over dancehall war. So all Gaza uncle for go suck their mother. Wow. Interesting. Wait a minute. Right? But the problem is though, guys, the problem is, you're out here and you want to say the most about Masicka and about other artists, right? However, whenever they talk about Spratel, people just tend to get so upset, up in them feelings. Guys, dancehall is a competitive sport, Dancehall is a very competitive sport, and people are gonna be out here talking about, what's happening in this space. No replay value album, just flat. Yes, it is. Bad Croc, I've said it and I've said it again. There's nothing interesting about this album. There's nothing I would go back to this album for. My thing is just because I want to give an honest review on it, honest feedback on it. I have to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. And for a long time, I've never seen an album where I can say, all right, then the song should not have been on this album at all. And if you guys were here yesterday and heard me talk about the album, there was a specific song on it where I literally said that, listen, this song never belong on the album, none at all. This song could have easily swapped out for another song, type of thing. So no replay value, definitely. I just stay the Gaza people them out here propping up this album, making it seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Bottom line, this album is supposed to be about God and time. And there's literally only probably 2 tracks on this entire album that speaks towards God and time, speaks towards a theme. However, this album possibly is going to be submitted for Grammy. We know how Cartel feel about the Grammy. So possibly submitted for the Grammys. However, there is nothing that speaks about the theme in depth except for those 2 songs. The first song and the last song, right? Type of thing. So what we can say is Vybz Kartel is not growing in the music whatsoever, not growing at all. His fans do not hold him accountable. All they do is fluff him up and make him seem like he's the best thing since sliced bread. Just Skinny, I agree with you on that one. Yes, and I did talk about that yesterday as well. The Wizkid song, it definitely have a vibe on it for real. It definitely have a vibe. It have a vibe on it for real. Can't go around that. And it's not even just the Wizkid part of it for him. Vybz Kartel, I think he more so understood the assignment as well for the song. because you know sometimes he do collabs and the one person is going left and he's going right. For example, the Chris Brown collab, Chris Brown went left, he went right. But I feel as though he literally understood the assignment for the Wizkid song. So I personally am not mad at the Wizkid collab. I like it. I don't hate it at all. So big up to him and Wizkid for doing that one, you know, for the sake of dancehall reasons there. After get to Caesar, do what to Caesar. And again, we talk about the Spice confession. I feel like Spice really do her thing pan the confession there. Really feel like Spice have the edge for a collab Spice and for him be supposed to be the dominating force on the song. Spice took more so the lead. She did her thing. She sang. She had that melody. She had that nice vibe, that flow. And again, those two songs alone for me, I can say, all right then, you know. But everything else, guys, I not see myself like, you know, and even with those two songs, like, me not see this album, you know, with the replay value. If you see all right, then me I'll go listen to it. General Ush say album fall off. I don't know fall off you call it, General Ush. I'm telling you, like, Vybz Kartel in dancehall. I've said it to a couple of my friends, and I don't know if I've ever said it on live, but I'll say it on live. Vybz Kartel literally remind me of Joe Biden. Definitely Joe Biden, as you know, that this man was very unwell in politics. However, they fluff him up to make it seem like he's so fit, he's so ready to run for another term. And then before you know it, you know, they try to, you know, they do everything until the wheels fall off, and then, you know, Kamala had to take over. So that's what Vybz Kartel remind me of. Very old, very washed up. I don't have anything with age. I just think for a certain age of you saying that you're running dancehall, it never really happened. So certain things is just very weird to me in terms of like having a 50-year-old man trying to run dancehall. And I feel so much more so it's fans really behind him, pushing him and making him like, yeah, Vybz Kartel, go, Vybz Kartel, yeah. You can do it, but really and truly, like, guys, come on. Like, really and truly, come on. Like, this man, you know, 13 years in the can, now he's out of the can. Remember, you know, 13 years in the can, not much he did in there, type of thing. It's not like him on in there and I drop hits after hits after hits and then come around and I do the same thing. That's not the case, type of thing. So again, remind me of Joe Biden, really, type of thing. 50-year-old right now. The era that he's a part of is definitely in the past, and now he's trying to run dancehall in a new era, and it's not happening. Regardless of what anybody is telling you guys, it's not true. It is not true. Vybz Kartel is not running this era of dancehall. He's not running this era of dancehall. This era of dancehall doesn't even belong to him. The same way like how you say Beenie Man from time to time pop up and try to reinstate his kingship in this era of dancehall. Guys, it don't work that way there. It really actually don't work that way there. Type of thing. So some people just need to relax and just understand themselves and just make the newer generation push forward, because the longer that takes to happen, it's not fair to the newer generation when their time comes, right? Just imagine if Masicka, you know, hold on to the kingship forever and ever. It's not fair to the Skeng them, and it's not fair to the Valiant them, type of thing. You know what I mean? So I mean, people just have to understand when their time, and when it's their time, it's just their time. And if you waste your time on our business and our problem, that's just that, and that's just what I will say on where that is concerned. Fully out say Mellz, are you or is it your man? Delete me comment them when me leave them under the videos. That's why I stop comment. You leave comments like who? Nobody's delete. I'm the only one who would delete your comments. Fully out. Nobody would delete your comments. All right. So perhaps what you could do is do me a favor. Maybe on the last video, that because normally if somebody commented, I would see it from time to time. General Ush comment and I see it, and other people comment. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know who would just delete, you know, nobody except for me, and I would never delete somebody's comment. Even when sometimes people leave some nasty comments, I would never delete it. So I don't know what's happening. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know where that is concerned. I don't know what's going on there fully out, but you know, maybe this video you can leave a comment and let's see what happens. And I'll check into it.
Bumbuckler create a platform where say Gaza, I go fucking join one and stop go over the Bumbuckler apps them platform. You see no fun with say Gaza, no forgot.
Yeah, like I understand that we're out here and we're tribal, but we don't have to be all that tribal in a sense where, you know, we're telling people where to go, how to operate, and things like that. I mean, Gaza people have always, that's that, in all honesty, that's one fan base. People, when I always see really and truly, them always go with them wherever they want to go. So I mean, I understand why all of a sudden people just in them feelings and I tell people to stay at them yard and stop to a certain platform. Guys, that's what makes it fun. That's what really make it fun, when people can really and truly like go to different platforms and they can speak and defend their artists. So you will have to understand that sometimes people may go to other people's platform and not necessarily that they are agreeing with what is being said over there. From time to time, I'm here talking and then you'd have Gaza people and Vendetta people pop up and they may not agree with what I have to say, type of thing. But me now getting my feelings and bawl and complain and black kind of delete people or whatnot. Like the platform is open. Like how can I expect people, you know, I can, you know, go, which I really don't, because if you guys will notice me in the YouTube street, I really don't go to other people platform like that. I mean, there's one or two people on YouTube that I would stop in from time to time. And, you know, it's just because of the mutual respect. But other than that, I really don't really go to other people's platform and try to like do the most type of thing. But again, that's what makes it fun. It's what really makes it fun, guys, where you can pop up and you probably scroll through YouTube. And you hear something was said about your artist, so you want to defend it. And you go defend it. Whether you want to call in and defend it, or you want to type something, you want to defend it. But I don't see where we're getting so upset and we're crying and we're being so emotional because somebody said something bad about our artist. Like, come on. Like, you can't stop that from happening. What you can do is the same way how me pull up your video, then margin boo. And when you talk about Masicka and I push back on you when you come with certain things. And I disagree. I push back on what you have to say. And that's point blank, point period type of thing. So it really not that serious. Sometimes I just think that we're just doing the most and it's just not necessary. Right. So all right. Speaking of relevant and speaking of necessary, I couldn't help but notice that J Progress did not have any videos pertaining to Vybz Kartel and his album. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So then he posted this video today where he had some words to say about the Vybz Kartel album. So let's take a look based on what J Progress has to say, guys, and we can talk about it a little bit.
The people them said to me, J Progress, oh, you know review Vybz Kartel album. Some people say Vybz Kartel album are garbage. Some people say it bad. Of course, Mr. Vybz Kartel album, they are number one. And if you really check the facts, tell me which artist you know will release an album, whether Masicka, Alkaline, or whichever one of them, and it don't usually go number one on iTunes in the first week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. He has a point. Point is taken. More than likely, you know, when certain songs, not even just an album, but when certain songs are released, what we can honestly see is that song making its way on the charts, right? Especially when you have the fan behind it, supporting it and pushing the song, it will automatically, you know, once you're buying, it will push on the charts and it will go to number one. Same thing with the album. So yes, we can say that yes, when an album is dropped, based on what he's saying, chances of it going to number one is extremely high.
Right? I can't review Vybz Kartel album because I don't listen to it. You understand? And guys, you have to understand, from what day I'm not really drop no content on TikTok in regards to a lot of the entertainer man thing. Because guys, I am not just a TikToker. I am more a YouTuber than a TikToker. You understand?
Jay, why you beat around the bush? Why you beating around the bush, Jay? It's kind of strange that you haven't, but okay, anything you say.
So a lot of times I have more pressing issues to deal with on YouTube other than what I go on over TikTok, over one part, over one place.
What other pressing matters that you could possibly have right now that you can't share your honest opinion on an album? You know, like what's going on? All right, so let's find out.
And if you tell them the truth, me not to listen to Vibes Cartel like that again.
Oh, okay. So story come to bump. So the album have not been reviewed because him not listen to Vibes Cartel like that again. Okay, point taken.
From the whole brief thing and wind up thing there. So no, I haven't listened to the album. And me can't.
Pick up yourself, Bad Croc. Appreciate you. You're at work, but you're listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for that. Crocodile Life in the building. Mellz, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Crocodile Life. It's a pleasure to have you here. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Mellz, you tell General Us say your love is smile. Fully out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fully out is always up to something, you know, man. I tell you, always up to something. All right. Akeem Moody in the building. How are you, Akeem? Big up yourself, Mellz. Big up yourself, Akeem Moody. It's a pleasure when you pass through. Big up to everybody joining in. Big up to everybody joining in. It's a pleasure to have you here. Guys, make sure we are like up the live. Make sure we are like up the live. Make sure that we are supporting the channel. Make sure that we are subscribing to the channel. Also, if we are indeed new here.
Review the album. And I don't have no interest in reviewing Vibes Cartel album.
But why? But why, Jay? Every other YouTuber or TikToker is reviewing the album. So why are you not interested to review the album? What's going on? Talk to Mellz. Talk to Mellz and let Mellz know what's going on.
To tell you the truth. Make who review it already, review it. You get to me, I say? Or when me reach back into the TikTok space and ready to start burn some fire, then some song or some album may get review. But right now, I don't have no interest in listening Vibes Cartel album. I haven't listened to it. And me think me hear one of the song them, the same God and Time song. And I think me hear one little piece of the song where Imam Mavado do. And that's it, guys. Other than that, I don't know what a clock a strike on Vibes Cartel album. I don't know Vibes Cartel album song them different from a Tina Pain. So I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot review an album unless I listen all of the song them. Because when me do review, it have to be an honest, straightforward review. And me have to be straight. If I should go and review Vibes Cartel album right now without listening to it, that would be an unfair review. So guys, no, me not listen to the album, so me can't review Vibes Cartel album. Simple as that.
All right, that's your word, J Progress. Anything I said still, but is it that we're out here boycotting the album? What's going on? People are out here boycotting the album. That's a question, not a question. I'm just asking. Well, it's a question asking to see if that's what's happening out here. People out here boycotting the album. I mean, it appears some people cannot see past the weird behavior of Vibes Cartel and would rather not affiliate themselves with the album. Since again, the whole bathroom saga, can we blame them though, people? Can we blame them? No interest is crazy though, J Empress mean business, because I mean I agree about the unfair review. Listening to an artist's work, you must be able to listen to it before you be able to pass judgment. So again, people do what they want to do. I'm just saying, but again, people just cannot seem to, or some people that is cannot seem to, stand by or bypass the whole thing with the whole bathroom saga with Vibes Cartel and him dancing around in his underwear and things like that. Legendary music say cause the man wind up in and brief. Yeah, absolutely. We know that's what was taking place, and some people just not happy with what's happening. And if I may hear how J Progress him run out and I talk about it, I can really and truly sister boy, him upset and not really interested like that for go listen to the album or whatnot. But as far as he's saying though, once him ready to give a little views or whatnot, Bonafire, he will come out and he will say something, and that's just that. Original Youth in the building. How are you doing today, Original Youth? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Davir said, as Masicka drop his album, he's going to review it. All of them gonna review it. And they're gonna come out with blood in them high, you know, Davir, because again, you know, remember saying, we're out here and we are laugh and we are talk and we are say the most. I mean, literally, well, me not really, me personally really laugh still, but I'm just share my honest feedback on reviews. But you know, Gaza, them a gear up with blood in them eye, you know, once any other album drop type of thing, because them not gonna live down the mere facts of people not like the Vibes Cartel album. I mean, people like what them like and I like what them not like. So, you know, who am if people not like look like Masicka album? Who am I if I tell them say, oh no, I have to like it, you know, have to like it, da da da. Like come on, people, like too much emotions out here, especially when it's a male dominating space. It's just too much emotions out here. Crime Lord in the building. How are you, Crime Lord? Crime Lord said, bless up, Mellz Queen. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing well. It's a beautiful Sunday and I'm here just relaxing here, just talking to you guys, you know, having a whole chitter chatter type of thing, you know, just having a whole vibe here. Original Youth Cartel him brief boss. I have a video to play with Footer Hype as well in the Original Youths, because you know, I don't know if you guys would have seen it, this whole controversy going around with people are, you know, Gaza people, they tend to compare Vibes Cartel to everybody type of thing. So you know, one of the comparison that's been going around is of course the comparison of Sean Paul. And you guys more than so probably would have seen it, where more than so is the Gaza people that are doing it, comparing Vibes Cartel to Sean Paul, saying that Vibes Cartel is a bigger artist than Sean Paul type of thing. So I'm gonna get into that a little bit later on. But I came across a really, really nice video today with Spragga Benz, and I wanted to share with you guys. By the way, big up to Spragga Benz. Big up to Spragga Benz. If you guys know me well, you guys know how I feel about Spragga Benz. You know how I feel about Spragga Benz. Spragga Benz, literally one of my all-time favorite dancehall artists. Love his vibe, love his mood. One Spragga Benz, definitely one of the legends to ever do it. Mellz just sound like Bounty just know. Me like. Oh my goodness. It was so like Bounty Killer. God. Alright guys, let's watch this video together. Spragga Benz, and then we're gonna share our two pieces about it. Again, big up to Spragga Benz.
Beats are, it's not many rhythms now out the way. It's juggling for everybody. Them are more like singles. So a lot of single rhythms out there I hear where I like them, but I find say.
So guys, Spragga Benz talk new music. He talks about the young artists and he talks about the state of dancehall. Guys, definitely a really good interview as he sat down with Gleaner. I was here for it. Listen to the entire thing, and you know, I was very happy with it. Again, big up to Spragga Benz and big up how confident and how he's just always just so relaxed, and he's also just so mindful type of thing. So big up to him. He really had some good things here to say. Let's just take a listen and we can chime in based on what he has to say.
A lot of them are grew up the same. So I hear one and one day for the same one that I just hear. Everything I grew up kind of the same way.
What you prefer though? You prefer like a single rhythm or a juggling rhythm?
Juggling rhythm, because everybody can get involved and tell them own. You know what?
What a question for ask Spragga. You know, Spragga Aga say juggling. Of course, you know, juggling. Spragga Benz definitely came from, you know, the juggling era of dancehall. So without even thinking about it, of course he's gonna say juggling.
One story. Yeah. But I like when everybody has sing the same topic. And that happen for enough of the juggling them now. Everybody has sing the same song, who can sing it better.
Alright, so we're here with none other than Spragga Benz. Spragga, I feel like a long time when I see you in Jamaica. It's like we can never catch you here. You're always here, there, and everywhere. So what's up?
There I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Birthday event. Let's start by talking about that.
Yeah. Well, it's a journey to Kingston. You know, and it's going to we'll kick it off in a Miramar, 30th of May. And featured artists are Wayne Wonder and Agent Sasko. which anybody who know we can see says that camper don't take over.
Oh God.
You see? So, yeah. But we have a lot of guests will be coming through too.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure of that, you know.
You have seen dancehall evolve like a lot over the years through multiple eras. How do you view the current state of the dancehall industry?
Oh, my view the current state. Coming up to critical of things still, you know. We just know say things are as they are. And nothing now will stay the same really. Nothing now gonna be when me a youth. My parents have said the song them what we are singing now. A trash compared to the song them what they are singing for them days. And I guess when them was youth, for them parents used to tell them, say, oh, why not go down low and touch it too.
Yeah, so for me, guys, definitely want to speak a little bit about the music. The music is indeed evolving, but does it mean depletion of the music? Because now you can hear the comparison, or based on what Spraga Benz is saying, that his parents from his time used to say that their time music is trash compared to their time music. So is it that what the passed down from generation to generation, what the music is depleting? Can we say that? Type of thing, or is just maybe just a shifting energy, shifting vibration of the music. Again, we like what we like and we just don't like what we don't like, type of thing. And now fast forwarding to 2026, how are we feeling about the music that we're now getting in 2026 comparing to to older time, past times? How are we feeling about that type of thing? So that's definitely something to look into.
And all of that wrong too, but I just sort of think so we can't knock the youth them, it's at a stage where it a drift from musical instrument wise, because technology and digitalization come take over the whole industry. So the sound change, the way music is produced is changed, the way music is reproduced and played on stage. A whole heap of things change. Auto-tune come in, a person can't sing exactly how it was. You can double it, you can trap notes, you can overlap, and all sort of things that you can do now whenever you're still back in the day. So the thing change and different. We can't. All
right, for me though, technology has evolved, but sometimes I believe it does more harm than securing. So I mean, for me, I love when Spraga Benz, talk about some, the talent, and talk about the music type of thing. But for me specifically, speaking, yes, we're grateful for technology, and we are grateful to see how the music has evolved and how the music, have changed over time. But my thing that my soul focus on is the mere fact that the change that we see, is it for the better or is it for the worse type of thing? So, I mean, that would be one of my takes as far as technology. We're happy for it, but sometimes it makes things become too simple. And the simpler sometimes things get, it tends to kind of like, put things in a spiral where, we become lazy and we don't work as hard as we used to back in the day to really produce. So those are things and conversation I would definitely bring to the forefront as far as evolution and the music is concerned.
Kid, just do what they want to do and just do it good.
What are some of the things that you see happening that you say, all right, the youth them get it right?
The youth them get it right, that they might defend what's supposed to come to them from them works. Like them into the
for me, Crime Lord, she did not follow up on Crime Lord is saying here, let me just post that comment there. Crime Lord said, I wish she could follow up on what he meant by all of them other artists using the same topic on the same juggling. It could be where there could be, I mean, it's just a hunch, Crime Lord. It could be that there might not be any sense of originality. So therefore, when back in the day when you used to hear those juggling, like people used to come to the juggling with different ideas and different formation, right? Not that every song has to be slow and every song has to be about the same thing, but people literally make it their own type of thing. Like for example, right? Remember in the early 2000s when the Overproof rhythm dropped? Love that rhythm, by the way. that rhythm was definitely in some juggling rotation. And remember that there were different type of songs, you know, upbeat songs and different type of songs that was on the rhythm and whatnot. And it was such a beautiful originality. People came to the to the rhythm. I remember you know I remember that there was so many different artists came to that rhythm. And then when Movado, hop on that freaking rhythm, like very slow and very calm and very collective. And he literally took over the whole rhythm type of thing. So, that's just my take on that. I just think the sense of it could be my take on that. Maybe that's not where he's coming from, but it's really something to think about in a sense where there's not much originality happening, anymore. Like, for example, we see what's happening on the Hill and Gully rhythm, by the way, type of thing. Like, people were bashing the Haitian song, but he literally, in my opinion, dug deep to try to find that sense of originality and bring back the folklore and bring back the culture. It wasn't necessarily about, female winding up themselves and whatnot and all of those type of thing, but he just literally made it his own type of thing. One thing I never like the Chronic Law. Me tell him, I never like it. Like, we just never like that version on the song. So I mean, again, it's it's something to think about as far as the artists. They need to dig deep and find more what we call it, more value in the music and be more versatile in the music. When an artist jump on a rhythm, everybody not sound alike, or they must sing about the one thing and down in a throat and whatnot. Like, come with some originality to the thing, so type of thing. So that's just how I would kind of look at it, Crime Lord, as far as that question is concerned.
Algorithms, them no forget paid from them streaming, them content, them more on top of the payment.
The business side.
The payment avenues. You them dep on them money.
All about the paper and then their bag.
Yeah. Because a lot of them is not talent, is a way out. So them have access, and then they want do this because them can put it out on the internet, and then no need for go through a label and go through nothing. So why not? I'm gonna rank them and do it and find out how to get it, being played and go viral and make a food from that. You the master that now.
You say you wish you could have go back in time.
No, wish me. How we master our time, we make dub plate and make that into an industry where that never used to go on before so much. So we can't want to go back. You them think that.
I would love for her, and it seems like there's maybe some of this was kind of like clipped out of it to make it more entertaining, or maybe a bit more shorter. But this is also one that I would have hoping that she would have expounded a little bit more on, as far as kind of like ask Spragga Benz, like, what does he mean when he talk about not the talent? Because that is something that I personally normally talk about as well on my lives, especially when I'm talking about the revolutionized part of dancehall, how far dancehall have come and where is dancehall right now. So I would have loved for her to like ask more questions and kind of like follow up with him to figure out, like, what do you mean, like, it's not the talent? Because one thing point out for me here, but I would just love to hear him say it directly, was the mere fact that a lot of these youths is not that they have the talent, and it probably is maybe something sad to say, but it just has to be said. The mere fact that a lot of these youths, they don't necessarily have the talent, or they're not fully talented, or they may have the talent, but what they're choosing just to be out here and just making this money and finding a cheaper route out of it. Like back in the day, artists used to work their asses off like, working their ass off. The mindset was so different. They care about the music more. They love the music, and they just want to be, to really put music out there that really relates to everybody and what people can relate to and want to be the best of the best. There was more competitive. There were a lot more dancehall artists out there back then, super, super talented people, right? Out there dropping their music, being consistent type of thing. But here you have it, and Spragga say it, and even though probably he doesn't want to sound controversy about it, or controversial about it, but it is really controversial because here we have these people out here. Some of them, they really and truly, they don't love the music like that. They're just out here to get a payday type of thing. And while there's nothing wrong to use your talent or use your skill to make money, right? But it has to be where the love of the music is still there, because in my opinion, because the love of the music is not there to the T, and the music is not being nurtured, it's not being secured, the evolution in which the music is going, it's becoming somewhat depleted, somewhat watered down and diluted. And that's why we have a lot of these young artists, they're out here, they're just doing and they're singing the most. Like, for example, yesterday I talked about the Skipper song that he previewed. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? And if that's where dancehall is headed, I don't want to hear, literally don't want to hear dancehall, because I don't want to hear that. I literally don't want to hear it, none at all. So it's just really an era that we're in, and there's nothing wrong with the music being evolving, but evolving in what way? Because evolution can be a beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be all right then because things are changing. It has to be changed for the worse. So that's how I would approach that part as far as the talent piece is concerned. Hoping that she would have asked a follow-up question there in terms of what did Spragga mean about, the talent.
I respect maybe like 3 or 4 times so far in this interview. It seems like it's a big thing for you personally.
Yeah.
In this industry, we kind of losing that where respect is concerned. The younger generation don't have respect for the older generation.
Fully out, thank you for that $5 super chat on the live for today. Big up yourself, Fully. Thank you for that $5 super chat on the live for tonight.
Pull up 20 Matic spa, Benz, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them, ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run!
Now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your body.
Alright.
Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
All right, big up yourself. Fully out. Thank you for that $5 super chat on the live for today. It's greatly appreciated. All right, let's continue. Hear what Spragga has to say.
And the older generation don't have respect for the younger generation like that anymore. Yeah. How does that make you feel, seeing how things have deteriorated?
Well, I guess me are the in-between generation. So, I have love for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have respect for everybody. I not really disrespect nobody out the road. And me try to walk from it if I see it coming as well. I have to face it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my outlook on the whole of that. I have a problem with the youth them when I see them, and hopefully they don't have a problem with me. And everything good. Ready to make some music with them.
With them? Who would be, who in the younger generation of artists you see doing a really good job and say, I like to work with that young artist there?
I definitely love King Energy. All the time.
Same name always come up when we talk to older entertainers. King name always come up.
That's King thing different, I don't know if you see it yet, but it's King thing and just a DJ thing. It's King a rock star, It's King that in a new generation, I use them to make King kind of in a different class by himself. And like Masicka them music same way too. And the rest all of you them are there. Joshy, we rate Joshy. And my own Red Square crew, Bitter So Sicker. I look at singer youth and I rate him a lot. So man.
But have you learned anything from how they're operating business-wise that you have adapted in your career?
Not so much, because it all comes down to registration at the end of the day. and I kind of dip on that to a level.
Dip on top of that.
Yeah, from you know, for a while. So, but still, things still fall through the crack. I mean, he's not a person who hunt down everything and walk music.
Crime Lord says King a clown. I mean, the new generation, you know, Crime Lord, with all honesty, and what people fail to understand also is that even as when we talk about the generations and we talk about the music, right? We know that, you know, same like how Bounty and Beanie come from two different come from the same era, and then we have, you know, we have Movado and we have, you know, Vibes Cartel from a different era. We have Masicka and Alkaline from a different era, and we have Skeng them and Valiant them from a different era type of thing. So again, a lot of people, a lot of fan bases, they hate it when we do it to their artists, and they hate when their artist is being compared to other artists who are not from the same generation. However, they tend to do that to Masicka as well, in terms of, you know, I see them compare Masicka to even, I talked about that last night. They compare him to what's you know, I can't even remember his name, but Skeng is also one of those artists that they compare Masicka with. Like, what are you doing type of thing? Like make that make sense. It's like me, you know, me would I be out of my mind, you know, if you compare, let's just say, for example, Law Boss to Beanie Man type of thing. And I'm not saying that Law Boss is not a good artist. He is a good artist. You know, there's more growth and, you know, consistency that needed to be done as far as he's concerned. But me out of my mind, if you go compare Law Boss to Beanie Man type of thing. So I see the you know, the eras are just being clashed, where I guess because some dancehall artists, they may not learn how to step aside and let the eras take over type of thing. And we know that there are times where different eras, they're clashing, because remember, Bounty and Beanie Man era was clashing with Cartel and Movada era as well type of thing. And the same way how you have Alkaline and Masicka era right now, where we have the younger generation, the younger generations are there, they're clashing with them as well. But they're going to be at some point in time where you know, Masicka and Alkaline no longer being dominating in dancehall anymore, and other artists from there too, like Popcorn from their era too, not being dominating, and then you're gonna have the newer generation step up. You know, so that's something, you know, that needs to be looked into as well. So we can't really beat them, Crime Lord. We can't really beat the Skeng them and the Skipper them or whatnot. But just have to hope and pray that in terms of them learn how to cherish the music more, you know, on certain levels. That way, you know, what's left of dancehall is preserved, and we can probably like learn from the older generation somewhat. That way, of course, we can just keep it, you know, we can keep the love and unity in dancehall, where other genres around the world can love it and appreciate it the way how we do. Kingsley Daily in the building. How are you, Kingsley Daily? Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining in on the live for tonight. How are you doing? Big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
It's more a mission as Cape Town, that's it. Yeah.
All right. You mentioned the veterans who are close to you, like relationship wise, in terms of friendship, and you mentioned like people who you're close to in the industry. What else can we expect from Spragga where music is concerned, and where possible collaborations with some of these folks that you respect so much?
That one do. As I said, the Endeavors album came out, but now I make a remix with the artists them who me rate and who my brethren them ask them assistance and them come in. But that just Endeavors. I have another album recorded, mixed, mastered, everything ready for release, called Once Upon a Time, and that feature the people who me really, you know, for praise and idolize. But them people like Marcel Griffiths and Beres Hammond and Morgan's Heritage, and, you know, them Bounty, my brother, them people that find that differently. But this album Endeavors, we still collaborate with Sean Paul, with Bitter Sosika, with Bugle, and, you know, Agent Saska, same way. A lot of my circle.
Yeah.
So and youths, I always want to collaborate with the youths them to because the youths them bring a different energy.
You mentioned
definitely will be here for the album. Spragga Benz definitely will be here for the album. Respect for that. I didn't know that you had that coming up at that upcoming project, so definitely will keep my eyes and ear out. That way I can definitely listen to it as well where that album is concerned. Spragga Benz.
And Marcia Griffiths, and you mentioned Barry Hammond. And I'm going to ask you this question against the background that we have lost a number of our icons in recent times. You know, how important is it that you get to work with these legends while they're alive?
Yo, one of the greatest joys and privileges to me, and that even strike more at home with Cocoa Tea.
So you have one of the final tracks with him, right?
The final track.
The final.
The very last track of Cocoa Tea sing it from, him never even, him just voice noted. And if you listen, you can see how we have to do a lot of work for really make the vocals, for boost it up. But that was a moment.
Hospital, right? He was in the hospital.
Big up to Cocoa Tea, legends never die. Big up to Cocoa Tea, rest in peace.
He was in the hospital for a while. Yeah, and you know, him send the voice note and say, make sure do the right thing, make it, you know. So we put it together and but the elders them really appreciate when them agree to collaborate with me. Because I get the privilege. It's to make me have a lot to learn from them in all kind of ways. Always learn something new.
When Spragga Ben's story is told and people are talking about you holistically, you know, as a person, as a musician, as a father, as a humanitarian, what message do you want them to, or what do you want them to learn most about Spragga Benz?
So what I want to say, you know. real life. I want to say what they want to say, you know, because I might be good to this person and be bad to this person. And at the same thing, we do for both persons. You know, so, you know, them have to say what they want to say still. There's no say then, may be true to me.
Okay. When fans leave your birthday?
For me, Spragga Benz, definitely made your mark in dancehall. Spragga Benz, you know, that's something that we probably most, if not all, can agree. Because I mean, everybody, you know, can relate to different things. But definitely for Spragga Benz, we can say that you are definitely a legend in the business. You've been doing it for a long time. Definitely. You know, somebody that, you know, the younger youths can definitely look up to as far as paving the way in dancehall. So, you know, people are going to say what they want to say, but, you know, Spragga Benz, you know, just love and respect for what you're doing out here for the genre. And, you know, just keep up the work that you're doing, type of thing. So that's something that, you know, I would want to say to Spragga Benz, you know, based on, you know, that question that's been asked. They say self-praise is no recommendation type of thing. So maybe you didn't want them to like dive deep into all of that. But big up yourself, Spragga Benz, definitely a legend in the business. And we love your music. Well, I love your music and I love what you represent in dancehall. Big up yourself, Spragga Benz.
The event in Miramar. Because we're
King J in the building. How are you? King J, how are you doing today? King J said, better body Mellz. Big up yourself, King J. How are you doing tonight? It's a pleasure to have you here. Big up yourself.
Jamaica, you know, Jamaica is a different thing. What's one thing that you want them to remember about the event and just how your life has come full circle?
I want them to remember about the event is that, yo, this is what dancehall is supposed to be and this is what dancehall can go to. Because when I try just bring back what it was, I try to show what it can be as well. You know, the journey. So that one them take from it. And I don't want for Spragga Benz, them just say, okay, Spragga go and Spragga have enough song.
A lion, what you call it? Lion log. Not a catalog, people, because the catalog very small. Cat too small. The man have a lion log of music. Is there a date for the Jamaican event yet?
No, we don't set the date for that yet. But definitely have to up on the calendar.
Yeah, because we have to save the best for last.
Yeah, I understand. The journey will pick up. Like minibus style.
Yeah.
Pick up some, so one and move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and lead everybody right. That's okay. We are give them the whole atmosphere at Kingston Dance Hall. For all who never come there, we are give them the zinc fence, we are give them the jerk pan, we are give them the jelly, we are give them the big sound string up outside and dance, keep street dance, we are give them everything until they come inside. They come walk 100 meters with a red carpet, come in a you know, a more formal settings where an orchestra gonna greet you, and you know, different kind of things, and then some hardcore dance, all rough cut, and that me said, it's a choreographed show, but a Jamaica thing, so it not gonna run out for run. Cause some man gonna come home, I can't tell them say, you can't come on the stage, cause you understand, so we are looking, we are trying to make arrangement for that as well, but we don't say it's gonna be the show.
And that's an affordable price so everybody can experience it.
Alright, yeah, well, no, it's the first part. Me now, nothing to do in the part, as I said, a different people keep it just to fall for my head. So me just make it be the greatest thing. But the commissioner is an event really sponsored by the Miramar Council. The commissioner of Miramar, Maxwell V. Chambers, is a dangerous man. Can I make sure in the press conference tell them, say, yo, Spagga can't give nobody a ticket, you know. That one here, we have sell every single ticket. Spagga no can't give a press pass and can't give out, so don't come to Spagga about nothing. So me now nothing to do with the prices and nothing at all. VIP sold out already. Oddly, the higher price ticket them sell out first.
People them have their money.
That me a free when I see that.
Already sold out.
You know, it's an affordable price, obviously, because you know, and whatever the price is, we'll give every dollar, every cent.
We
give every cent worth of your money.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. No matter how much them charge for the show. Yeah.
Cause tell them we get again now. You get Spagga Benz with the
we no wonder. You get Agent Sasko and the special committed guest. You get Stephen Marley. You get Damian Marley. You get Kimani Marley. You get Mystic. You get the whole Marley clan. You know. You get Mystic Marley. You get Johan Marley. You get Shasa Payne. You get everybody. You get Godfather Everton Blender. You get my brother Bugle. Next brother Dan Youth. Kevin Little. Moses, me not like call Moses name, but Moses tell me, Moses find him way upon E-Buzz and say, Spagga. So Moses say, I'm going to do that as well.
All right, big up to Spagga Benz for this one, guys. Definitely love the conversation, to sit down with Gleaner, rather, the Observer, Jamaica Observer with this one here. Love to hear from Spagga Benz, what he's up to type of thing. He has a whole upcoming show. Make it a date and not be late with this one, as well as an upcoming album as well. So big up to Spagga Benz. Dale Tarcher in the building. Big up Mellz. Big up yourself, Dale Tarcher. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support on the live for today. Guys, we hear from Spagga Benz. We hear what he's up to. We hear his views based on how he feels about the music and how he feels about the younger generation type of thing, and where he see dancehall and where it's heading. Love to hear from the older generations. Love to hear their thoughts and how they think the music is going, type of thing. So again, let's big up to Spagga Benz based on what he's up to and everything that he has in store for himself, everything that he has to come. Guys, wanting to help me, can you guys help me deliver a message at the Gaza door? So I came across this message here, guys, and I was literally like I was laughing so hard. And I was like, on this beautiful Sunday, it would good to kind of stir up some drama. Them say war is the greatest and things like that. So I was like, I need a prominent address. I need a prominent Gaza address. That way I can go ahead and deliver this note. So delivering this message, we don't even have to stop and explain. We could just leave it outside the delivery. We don't have to stop and deliver it. So we can just leave it out the door. So I came across this video today and I just want to drop it on some Gaza people. And and just get, you know how them very emotional over there and get them all rolled up. So let's take a look at this video, guys, and then we can talk a little bit about it.
Yo, so I'm a witness history in a dance hall. I see man I sing for 30 years, got prison for 13 years, and still can't bust the blood clot. Big up Sean Paul and Shaggy, as much as me can't stand them. Yo, so I'm a witness history in a dance hall. I see man I sing for 30 years, got prison for 13 years, and still can't bust the blood clot. Big up Sean Paul and Shaggy, as much as me can't stand them. Yo, so I'm a witness.
So guys, I wonder who the money attack. I may say like, only one person come to mind, you know, that 13 year that kind of stand out. Man said the music for 30 years to Bombalos, I still can't bust. Like, so I say guys, I'll just love for just drop this over one of them Gaza prominent place there. Just deliver it over there, because like, is this guy capping, guys? Man said, that's a long cartel the music. I'm not 30 years yet. At 20-something years, I don't even reach 30 years yet. Man say cartel can bust started. Oh my days. So I came across this video, guys. I'm just gonna miss out upon the opportunity. Feel like me if you save this and make a meme out of it, because like guys, this is serious business over here. Man said 30 years of the business and then can't bust started. Well, speaking of in the business and speaking on being, you know, a prominent figure in dancehall, here we have Foota Hype. He came out and he had some words to say regarding Beenie Man and his album, and he has some thoughts surrounding the whole the whole Sean Paul and Vybz Kartel controversy. General Ush say, who him attack, Mellz? No, I sprattle him attack, man. Brief boss him attack, man. Say not the business for 30 years and can't bust. Right? So, you know, me they want drop this up on a Gaza page and you know, deliver it over upon this lovely Sunday evening here. Cause you know them turn already, make them drop down over there and ball. All right, guys. So hear what Foota Hype has to say regarding Beenie Man album, and also hear what he also has to say about Vybz Kartel being compared to Sean Paul.
What them I work with, influencer what them I work with, news media what them I work with. Everybody we are running up people them, none of them not powerful than me. None. Line up the whole of them over there, so team them up, gang them up, put them one place.
Lord God, put any of them self-praise and a recommendation. What wrong with you, man?
One time me talk the whole of them choir. None of them not powerful than me. All them have an army of people around social media, live on TikTok, live on Instagram every day. We never come live every day. And when we come live, it kill everything. Beenie Man, stop ramp now, my you. Beenie Man, Moses Davis, you have the baddest album in the oven, sit down.
Guys, I want which one of them. I know you said the day before yesterday me asked about Beenie Man album. If Beenie Man never have one album was supposed to drop. But my question is, why all of a sudden Foota Hype asked about this album? Oh no, so the King of Dancehall drop album few days ago. So why you worry about Beenie album? You're not supposed to worry about Beenie album. You're supposed to watch stream on the King of Dancehall album, man. What I say?
And what is wrong with you? Do the right thing. Make we shut down the place and done. Just do the right thing. I'm not going to tell them, I'm not going to go into detail about the album, Bridget. Just do the right thing. Make we lock down the... See, everybody drop album, they don't want to be in it. Argument done, you know. Everybody drop album, done? Everybody drop album. Are your time to drop your album now, Beenie? I'm going to shut down this whole place and done. Because talk cheap, you know. Talk cheap. And
so, nobody say, see, my problem now, you know. So, nobody now say why, nobody is not saying why Beenie Man wait for drop him album. Why people now say Beenie Man wait for everybody else for drop them album, then him drop him album. However, people are talk about Masicka and Masicka album. I say, Masicka wait for people for drop album before him can drop the album. So, or is it that Beenie Man get a pass? Why Beenie Man does have a theme album? According to what Foota is saying here, or the Big Bad album sitting on the shelf, just sitting there doing doing absolutely nothing. Why not drop the album type of thing, And why is this conversation all of a sudden being had? Because Vybz Kartel dropped him album recently. Foota hype, Foota hype, Foota hype. You think you're easy?
Expectations are high, but that's not it. Masicka can drop him album right now too. That album, yeah, but we have to be in, no matter who drop album. When we drop that Beenie Man album.
What do you mean we? Your album or a Beenie Man album? Yeah, but when we drop this album. Yeah, King J, you're right. Foota hype not like Kartel. Right now, him a rejoice it now sell. Absolutely, him over here rejoice. So that's why I want Beenie Man to drop the album, because if it be, I guess, the biggest and the baddest thing out there. I guess that's what what he's hoping for. But Foota hype will go the wind blows.
Album, yeah. I just problem. I just big problems. Me I tell you. I Beenie Man all up the album. I Beenie Man stop the album from drop. Anytime Beenie get right in their mind and say, yo, I'm about the place. And the album drop, I just hit that. And me I show you say, none of them boy from social media, all somehow now they're wasting the money with some people, cause them not have the power me have, them not have the influence me have. Them, when me talk, everybody have to quiet. And them have to cut up my thing, them and use it, else them page not have power. Them have to talk about me, else them page not have.
You say Foota hype full of shit, you see, bro. Like, Foota hype. Get a hold of yourself, get a grip.
Power. Me see me post Sean Paul a lock on one show. And the whole world in them feelings about it. Me not say nothing about nobody else. Me just say big up Sean Paul. Arena God. And the whole, everybody in them feelings. Love me DJ. Me not say nothing about nobody DJ. Me just say big up Sean Paul. And I give him respect. As the biggest dancehall artist alive. What wrong if me give Sean Paul him respect? Me no call nobody name. Me no compare him with nobody. Me no say nothing go read my caption. So why people in them feelings? Me see Chin, big up Chin from Irish and Chin. I saw me like when they talk the real thing them with the respect. Zine, come here, yeah, one them say, for them even compare some people to Sean Paul is disrespect, and it's the fucking truth.
What you want to feel, guys, and agree with Foota hype on this one, because I agree with him on this one. Like the whole topic of Sean Paul and this whole comparison saga, not even close, right? Just because Sean Paul isn't loud doesn't mean that his work doesn't speak for himself. So I agree with Foota hype, on this one here. Like Sean Paul has done so much for the genre. Like, we don't even know where to even start to to even end, or he's still out there doing his thing, and certain things that people literally are rejoice over are just started to do. Sean Paul has been doing those things type of thing. So I mean, I know that from back in the day, as far as I can remember, the Kartel and Sean Paul and Shaggy them, controversy, it have always been there type of thing. It have always been there. And then now, I don't know, Vybz Kartel come out of prison and him feel like him a so-called man now type of thing. So the Gaza fans them just always attend for compare with people type of thing. Like, they all need to get a grip on themselves, man, and stop the foolishness out here. Understand? And everybody can, like what Irish and Chin said, because I saw that clip with him, to what he was saying in that clip. Like, like people, everybody dominates in their own time and in their own way. Why can't it be like that? But everybody just want to be the man, say that them are the man, and that's just that type of thing. Yeah, one man can't run dancehall. But Vybz Kartel does what he does. People gravitate to him the way that they do, and somewhat differently from how they gravitate to Sean Paul and stuff like that. Sean Paul is an international superstar, and that's just who he is type of thing. So the comparison though is crazy, and the math just ain't mathing type of thing. Me say it all the time. Kartel fluffed up, not really who people think or have him to be, type of thing. So I kind of would foot the hype with this one. You know, may agree with him with this one right here.
You can put up the video when we go Sean Paul concert on a Wednesday night. The man have 20,000 people, himself, him alone up on the show. Him carry ching and two look at youth where him a give a strength. 20,000 people on a Wednesday night. So me not understand how some people are talking about Sean Paul. Are you yo, people big one thing. Sometimes when I have to stop listening to some lunatic in that. See? Sometimes when I know for wasting the internet time, I listen foolishness. When if you have sense, when if you have sense. Arena and stadiums, I don't think the Sean Paul do on a daily basis, like every single day.
Yeah, just skinny says Sean Paul always a pull crowd. Yes, this man has no problem pulling crowds. Like, people need to understand, like, Vybz Kartel is not an international superstar, is not. Sean Paul is an international superstar. Like, the things I've hear, you know, the things I've hear people talk about Sean Paul, like, even when, you know, being here in America, me I talk to some of my my colleagues talking about dancehall. Like, when we talk about certain artists, they don't know who certain artist is. But once I talk about Sean Paul, they know who Sean Paul is. You know, Sean Paul is big in the Latin community. Like, they love him over there, type of thing. And we have to understand that this man is highly requested. And, you know, for the past few years or so, maybe for the past like 6 to 7 years or so, Sean Paul has been dominating in especially you know, one of those featured artists. Like, a lot of those mega superstars, they literally request for this man to be on features with them, type of thing. So this man, he's not out there bragging and boasting, and I think maybe that's what this is about, the mere fact that he's not out here bragging and boasting and and saying the most. You know, the respect maybe tend not to be there per se. But this man is a mega superstar. He is, like, the amount of collabs that Sean Paul has done and the artists he has collab with. Like, come on, like, Vybz Kartel can only dream, and that's just one little aspect there of collaborations. That's just a little aspect there. We're not even talking about streams yet and stuff like that. Like, we're not even talking about the shows. Like, what really Vybz Kartel have to show, bro? Like, what him really have to show? Film 20 odd years of service. What does he have to show? But if we ask Sean Paul that question, or we go to Sean Paul, we can see what he has to show for the umpteen years of service that he has done in dancehall, type of thing. You understand? So, something to think about for those who disagree, type of thing. You know, Sean Paul do all festival in Brazil and Mexico. Yeah, I'm telling you, the people them over there all over the world, they know who Shaggy is. And I'm not saying that people don't know who Vybz Kartel is, but it's just straight facts. Like, people know who Shaggy is, type of thing. So, I mean, who Sean Paul is. I always keep saying Shaggy. Yeah, but both Shaggy and Sean Paul, right? Well, it's just on the conversation right now of Sean Paul, type of thing. So, people just need to definitely know themselves and understand themselves. And yes, we might love and we support our artists, but stop make the thing so unrealistic, type of thing. And not prop up your artists against certain people who you know that they're not there yet, or they're just not there, type of thing. You know, so guys, the reasoning has been wonderful today. It has been great. It's always good to come out here and share in a conversation with you guys. Again, as we spoke about earlier, Masicka 438 album is trending in 17 countries. Again, it popped up on the charts number 4 the last time I checked it. So big up to Masicka 438 album as we make our way into album mode. Again, album should be dropping anytime now, any day now, right? So if a girl carrying a belly for 9 months, bro, and any day now, the belly can, any day now, the baby can come, right? So any day now, the album can drop. So big up to Masicka, where that is concerned. And as we know that Gaza fans, you're not happy. They're not happy at all with this so-called album drop. They don't want people out there talking about it. They get up in their feelings, they get upset and all things like that. But again, we're out here to critique the music the same way when our artist drops a song or drop his album, people critique and they will be critiquing type of thing. So again, giving Gaza until Monday, tomorrow Monday, yeah. Giving them until tomorrow Monday to see where the so-called album is trending, because we hear about the charts and we see how people are fight for the on the charts for #1 and and things like that. So again, definitely waiting to see tomorrow, into the coming week to see where are people, where's this so-called album, where is it trending, where people are listening to it from, what's the impact behind the music, what are the people saying really and truly about this album, not just what Gaza is saying or want people to think is happening, but what people are saying about this album. Again, the so-called album General Ush, the so-called album, yes. So big up to everybody for passing through today or tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining in on the conversation. It's been great. Happy Sunday. Thank you. I know some of you guys are at work, but you guys are still listening in. I appreciate you. I appreciate all that you do. Big up to everybody who supported on the live stream for today. Fully out. General Ush, big up on yourself. Thank you for your support and for passing through today. Skinny, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for your support on the live for today. Big up to Crime Lord. Big up yourself, Crime Lord. Thank you for joining in. King J, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through today. It's an absolute pleasure. DL Tacha, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Bat Crook, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Again, love what you're doing out here on the YouTube space. Just out here supporting the artists to the best of our ability. That's what we're out here for. Big up to you and for what you're doing. Kingsley Daily, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Who else? Just scrolling all the way through to see who am I missing here. Devere Road, big up yourself, Devere. Thank you so much for joining in. Original Youth, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Legendary Music, thank you for passing through as well. Crocodile Life, big up yourself. Thank you so much for passing through on the live for today. Who else? Siobhan was here. Siobhan. Siobhan was also here. Big up to Siobhan for passing through. Siobhan out here defending cartel tooth and nail. Agent 01 was also here. Big up yourself, Agent 01. It's a pleasure to have you here. I Am Kingo was also here. Big up yourself, I Am Kingo. It's a pleasure to have you here. Dave Brown was also here. Say some crazy shit, so you had to get time out. But for King Safari was also here. Big up yourself. Mr. West was also here. Big up yourself, Mr. West. Maurice Daly was also here. And Del One Side was also here as well. We also had a One Side Loyalty that was in the place. Fire Topics was also here. Big up on yourself. And Leroy Wilson was also here. Big up yourself, Leroy Wilson. It's always a pleasure when you pass through. German Vendetta, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Big up to everybody for passing through, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next one.